talk about how they trick people into paying imaginary taxes, fines, mortgages, debt, which ultimately keeps people enslaved, right? Let's talk about how they trick you into being a debt slave and your children, and to give up everything you own, all your assets. Yeah? Okay, as we know, the placenta, after baby's umbilical cord is cut, is given a crown copyrighted all caps name, birth certificate, ID, which becomes a dead legal fiction straw man. Let's talk about spiritual, legal, financial deception imposed on mankind. The parallels between Jesus, trust law, and the placenta reveals how a hidden system has been constructed to manipulate human identity, control assets, enforce servitude through ignorance. And ignorance means lack of wisdom. Yeah? The deception in structured manner. 1. God, Jesus, trust law, the divine structure. Jesus and God are one. This mirrors how a trust operates. In God we trust is not just a phrase. It signifies a legal and financial reality hidden in plain sight. A trust has 3 essential roles: grantor, settler, the creator; God or source, trustee, which is the manager, which is the state and government; and beneficiary, receiver of benefits, which is you, the living spiritual man, woman. The key parallel: Jesus, like the placenta, it's cut, right? The umbilical cord is cut, right? Is the sacrifice that creates the trust. The trust exists for your benefit, but deception flips the role, making the state act as the beneficiary while forcing you to play trustee, the one who pays. This is where the grand deception begins, right? So trust law. There's a grantor, settler, which is the creator, right? Trustee, the manager, which is the state and the government, and beneficiary, right? The receiver of the benefits. I'll let you take a screenshot of this. Yeah. The placenta creates the trust, the hidden legal trick. The placenta is created at conception and is technically separate from the baby. In legal terms, the separation of the placenta at birth marks the creation of a trust. The birth certificate registers the afterbirth, not the living baby. This is the creation of the legal fiction, straw man, corporation, artificial person. Key parallel: Jesus was crucified to remove sin. The placenta is removed to create the corporate person. The state claims the placenta after birth as assumed presumed abandoned property and creates a trust in its name and places it on deposit to create the financial federal system. The real living being is the rightful beneficiary, but the state tricks people into taking the role of the trustee, the one who pays. 3. The role reversal. Thieves in the night. The state, banks, know that every birth certificate creates a trust, and the real wealth belongs to the beneficiary, you. However, through legal deception, they convince you that you are the trustee, meaning you pay taxes, debts, fines, fees that should be paid from the trust. The state secretly claims the beneficiary's position and enjoys the wealth. The true beneficiary, you, is made to work, pay for everything, while the true trustee, state, bankers, elites, steals the benefits The key parallel. This is exactly how the Pharisees and Roman elites manipulated the people in Jesus' time. Jesus exposed the corruption, just as this knowledge exposes the legal fraud happening today. The system feeds on the innocence of people by withholding knowledge, keeping them trapped in the false system. The birth certificate fraud is revealed, isn't it, Luna? 4. The double payment scam, how they make you pay twice. The trust already exists. All debts, taxes, liabilities should be paid from it. They trick you into acting as trustee, meaning you pay out of your own pocket instead. Meanwhile, the true trustee, claims the beneficiary's position and takes the wealth. This is why debt is an illusion. The money to settle it already exists in the trust, but they hide the process, so you pay again. Key parallels. Jesus already paid for mankind's sin, yet religion still makes people pay through guilt and control. The trust already holds the funds, yet the government still makes people pay taxes, fines, and debts. 5. Breaking free, reclaiming the beneficiary position. Affidavit of status, declare that you are the living spiritual man, woman, and not spiritual means breathing, and not the legal fiction. Know your natural rights. The trust belongs to you. Any charges against you should be paid from the trust, not your labor. Do not contract unknowingly. When you sign sin legal documents as the all caps name, you assume the role of trustee. Expose the fraud, spread awareness, just as Jesus exposed the corruption of his time. Final reflection. The great awakening, the great awareness. Just as Jesus' teachings threatened the religious and legal elites, exposing the birth certificate fraud threatens modern control systems. The placenta trust deception has enslaved mankind, but knowledge is the key to freedom. Those who seek truth reclaim their rightful position as beneficiaries. The second coming is the awareness to this reality.